Welcome back, Hermit fans. Alright, so as we went into the winter, I said I would be happy to come out with 50,000 because I figured we'd lose money through the winter. We were sitting at about 80. We just hit spring and we have over 100,000 in the bank. So I'm happy with that. Our cows produced well all winter long. Our wind turbine was blowing in the winter storms, generating us some revenue. So here we sit, 100,000. We need to start prepping for spring. So we need to get some workers. Let's see here. We need some good harvesters. That's a good harvester. Bonnie, there's a good harvester. Swan, here's a good harvester. Up to 11. We had 14 last year. Let's start with this, and then maybe beginning of April we will Buckwheat's dead, so we need to just get on with plowing it up. We've got tomatoes in the greenhouse. We've got our other perennial plants. Our corn, we are going to need to plant a new crop of corn because this corn is only good till May of this year. It does not last long. The great part is all these crops are good to go. Oh, those strawberries, man. Wish you could fertilize I mean, there's zero reason in real life you can't fertilize those in the middle. You shouldn't have to plow them under and replant them. Oh, we're not going to get started doing anything until we unpause the game. So yeah, like we talked before, we're going to plant buckwheat here because we want that oh so expensive buckwheat honey. And then a little bit later we're going to plant a second crop of buckwheat here, so as we harvest this one we'll still have a crop growing. That is our plan. I'm actually thinking that we will inevitably put another bee house in here. We can make some good money off that. I think what I do need to do next season is unassign our beekeeper when fall rolls around and let them work the greenhouse instead, because otherwise I think they're just not doing anything. Bet with neighbor, prove that you're the best farmer. Breed 7 times chicken for 6,200. That is a bet I will take, friend. So we're going to sell some of our chickens so they can breed and multiply. I almost love to put in another cow shed. The cow sheds they're our money maker. Could put another one in right here. I think it would fit. But we also, once we have the funds, have to start our agricultural training. That's going to cost us $100,000. But we want to get ourselves a little bit of a cushion. Plus, we're going to be spending a little bit of money beginning of the season planting a couple of these crops like the corn. Actually, let's go ahead and get the seeds ordered. So we got to buy just a little bit, not much corn seed. We almost have enough. Kind of like, let's... Oh, I can't do that. Darn it. Okay, so in between plowing and cultivating, let's order the seed. Get some people watering that. I think it is going to be time to hire some more workers. We were doing pretty good at 14 last season. Who else do we got that's good here? Basically endurance or crop harvesting. I really like the crop harvesting. There we go. He's good with both orchards and regular crops. I like the combination of endurance and crops, but what are we up to? We're up to 13. And there's one more that's got a little bit of crops. Okay, so now we got lots of free help. What else needs to be watered? Let's go ahead and we don't need you all doing that. I think 2 of you watering is acceptable. Speed things up a bit here. This episode, our goal is to get through that training, so we'll get some stuff going. We'll pause the recording. We're gonna get through. See, we're ready to breed chickens already. We'll get through that 365 days, finish that up. I'm gonna leave this up as soon as they multiply. I'm gonna sell a few more off. Ooh. Got a order our buckwheat seeds, or do we have enough? Oh, we've got enough. So let's go ahead and cultivate. Get going. Where do we got insects? Choose anti-insects, autofill. Let's do one less of you on there. Actually, because I want to cultivate our cornfield. Oh, this one's got to be plowed under to our tomatoes. So after Leanne is done prepping the cornfield, animals are ready for breeding. Oh, that's right. Not until she leaves that. Okay. Fertilizer's pretty good, but let's go ahead and... Oh, do we really not have... Man. Let's hire some more people. Hire. Hire. Oh, I'm maxed out. I don't have any more room for anybody. Okay, so throw some poop out there. Not you. There we go. Now this one here, let's go ahead and plow that tomato field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our people are resting up before they finish cultivating the field there. Yeah, see, we're going to take a big hit on money here first of the month because we're spending almost 10 grand, a little over 9 grand a month now on our employees. They're kind of spendy, but gotta have them. They're what makes everything work here on the old farm. Fertilize, manure. Let's see, we probably got some stuff to sell, huh? Some cow's milk. Let's see how the price is doing. Not eggs, milk. Yeah, milk's up there decently. Sell it. Make back a little bit of the money from our employees for the month. Get this, and we're about ready to plant buckwheat. How are we doing over here? Those are all good. 144, 115, 144. Oop, this has got to be cultivated. Let's go ahead and breed the chickens again. By July, oh, we're doing good. Done this 3 times and it's only been a couple of weeks. I don't even think a full week. Alright. Oh, we're about done. They're resting again, I think. How are we doing there? I think we could send some people in to water that just to keep up on it. This here is, well, let's go ahead and fertilize that. Down here, we're fertilizing there, we're fertilizing here. Alright, let's plant some buckwheat. Do we have somebody else we can put in there? Yeah, we do. Put Mr. Jackson Allen in there. Because I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to plow and prep another field for another, I think, perennial crop. We do well with like the strawberries and raspberries and such. I wish this told me if it was hibernating or not. There's no real indication. I mean, I know it's not producing. How are we on milk price? It's about middle. Let's just sell what we got. As long as it's not real low, I like to get it sold. I want to just go ahead and get this field prepped for the buckwheat. This is ready to plant. Choose corn seed. Autofill. Send a full crew out there and get that planted. Driving right through my trees. Crazy woman. Alright, we're producing buckwheat honey. Fantastic, because that stuff yields us some nice money. We did get a little bit more multi-flower honey, because it was at 130, or up to 145. We must be hauling our buckwheat honey down here. There it is. Let's see what the price is bringing. Man, good money for that. Yep, I think it would be well worth it to put in another bee area right here. The fields in between. So where are we at? They're still fertilizing. They're getting that planted. This. Oh, I probably better deal with insects first. Choose anti-insects, autofill. Free up some people. We got to get this fertilized. Something planted. What do we want to plant? Oops, no. Strawberries or raspberries? Get some strawberries ready to put in there. Because I think this field of strawberries is probably going to have to be tilled under and redone with that fertility so low. Where are we at here? This one's ready to cultivate. Send some people to do that. That's being planted. This is ready to plant. So let's... Actually, we probably got to order the seeds because I think we're going to do tomatoes here. Yep. So we ordered those, so let's go ahead and... Our strawberries are here. Get them in. Corn crop is going. Oh, we gotta sell our chickens so they can rebreed. How we doing on that honey? Still 14 units there, but this right here is ready to harvest. Ah, wrong button. Autofill, accept. Get to it. Ooh, this crop's ready to go too. Gonna be pulling a bunch of strawberries out. Oh, this one is too. Holy smokes. It's not nearly not. I mean, it makes sense. They all started at spring. Alright, well, I'm going to do a little work. I don't want this episode to go too far with all this stuff. I'll bring you back a little bit later here. We get ready to start going to agricultural school. See you in a bit. I think it's time. We're up to 116,000. It's not as big of a cushion as I'd like. But hey, the sooner we get this started, the better. So where do we find that? In here? Training. Agricultural school. I think that's right? Yeah, because workshop for fruit growers, I think, is the next one. Let's just make sure. Annual agricultural school workshop for growers. All right. Ouch, what a dent in our monies. All right. Rocking and a rolling. I'm gonna keep farming, and we'll see you after a bit. All right, so lots happened here in our work. We're down to 2 days left in our 365-day agricultural school. We've added another cow shed. I don't know how many people. And bred the cows, so we now have 3 full cow sheds. I've built some fields over here. Haven't put anything in them yet. They're going to be orchards. Because we got to replant these since our game kind of must have a bug that forgets we did it. I also built another parking area here. We put a manure spreader or poop shooter, grass mower, and a grass rake, and I did that because this field right here is so time consuming with so many people when we have to do it that even with 4 or 6 people it takes forever to do. So now one person with a tractor and a mower, then a tractor and a rake can get it all ready, and then a couple of people can pick it up real quick. I also got this sprinkler, same deal. Rather than a couple people taking a long time on some of my fields to water them, one person, Leanne, can take the tractor, take the sprinkler, set the sprinkler out there, let it run, pick it up, and we're done. So yeah, I've got corn going. I'm just now getting a wheat field and a rye field planted to replenish our stock of food for our animals. How are we doing over here? That's growing. This here I could, because I don't really have the people at the moment. Yeah, let's get somebody doing it anyway. Oh, now we got a couple. I think it can be a one-person job though. Because basically we wait till it's about time to harvest this field, and then we plant this one. So then we have a continual supply of the buckwheat honey. And I'm just kind of letting that stuff build. Okay, so raspberries, we gotta sell, they're short dated. Strawberries, price sucks, but we gotta sell them. Milk, again, price kind of sucks, but gotta sell it. I think when we get to our free mode game, and you know, it'll probably take us to that point in this scenario, but there's a cold storage you can build. Where's the warehouses? Warehouse with cooling. So I'm gonna guess if we put like our strawberries and stuff in there, it'll keep a lot longer. So then you can wait, you know, because when berry season, when you're getting berries, everybody's getting berries. The supply's high, the price is down. I can tell you from experience in the real, oh, there we go, we finished. In the real world, I'm in the grocery business. Summertime, strawberries, raspberries, prices are cheap. In the winter, they're sky high because the supply's low. So, you know, if we can hold on to them longer and sell them in the winter time, I think we'll do better. Okay, so that's done. So now we've got to do this other training, and we have no idea yet how much it's going to cost, how long it's going to take. But we need the fruit. Something about fruit. Oh, those would be good. Workshop for fruit growers. It only takes 60 days. That's $6,000. That piece of cake. Let's go. Okay. What else do we got to do? Do we have any... No fields to worry about at the moment. So I think... Oops, not so. Let's get these fields prepped for planting. What do we need? Pear and cherry. Let's plant cherry on the smaller one. Alright, speed it up. We've got a busy farm now. All kinds of stuff always going on. People running around. Everybody's almost always busy all spring and summer long. Okay, now let's go over here and let's... Oops, no. Field is too small for machines. Are you kidding? Well, if that's the case, and I know when I did it, it ended up just a smidgen too small. Oh, it did it again! God damn it. The mouse moves just ever so slightly when you go to let up. By 30 there. God dang it. It's frustrating. I wish there was a more of a it sets and then you had to confirm it or something. Okay, so we got strawberries. Sell them off. Anything else? We got some milk. Ooh, milk is sky high on price right now. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to order more cherry saplings. Oh no, that's enough. Okay. So then the other one we need is pear saplings. Yes. Cultivate this. Got some crops to harvest over here. Go ahead and let them all harvest. Just get it done. We need to cultivate this. I will say there's a pretty decent amount of micromanagement to this game. I mean, you've got to tell them every step of every field. Okay, so now the next thing is we gotta fertilize. Here's the great part. Oops. Is we can use a machine to fertilize the field now. Oh, and we gotta free our tractor up here. We'll be done very shortly though. And we just gotta fertilize this field as well. See, we gotta take the poo spreader over here, fill it up with poo. Come over here and zip, zip, and oh man, is that so much faster than having a bunch of people do that by hand. Take out a loan and the bank's going to give us extra money. That's all fine and dandy, but we don't need a loan right now. We're doing just fine. Okay, so this is ready. So let's plant it with cherry saplings. I don't want them all doing it by any means. Something needs water. Our tractor is very busy, so we're not going to worry about that for now. Okay, so our tractor is freed up. So now, watch this. If you remember how long it took for everybody to walk through this field and cut it all down, it took forever. And now it's zip, zip, zip. Okay, this one here. Let's plant our pears. Let's just have like 3 people do that. So now, next, we bale it. We use our, it's definitely the wrong terminology there. We're not baling it, we're rowing it at this point. So he just takes it, puts it in some nice rows for us. And now, and again, this says harvesting the bales. We're not really harvesting bales. We're just out there picking up the grass. Oh, we can't do it on the orchard, so except this one here, however, we can take the machine, putting all these new machines to use. Gonna go get the sprayer. She sets that sprayer out there. Lets it run. How are we doing here? Not really producing any at the moment. But we probably should. Oh yeah, we definitely should, because we got a lot of grass and our silage supply is dwindling. Autofill. Why did it not plant cherry sapling on the field? It didn't give us credit for that. Well, that's a major problem. Oh, somebody else in there. Go ahead and get 4 people harvesting that. So how do I have to plow these crops back under? Maybe. They're getting close to done, so I'm gonna let this cherry field finish. And then plow it and replant it, I guess. Since those were the original fields we did. If that doesn't work, I mean, we're done. The game bugged on us and we can't complete the objective. Shoot, I just sent my tractor operator here over to another field. She should be done soon. I think she's done. Water machines, autofill. There we go. Oh, we definitely gotta sell some milk and tomatoes. Look at this stockpile we're building up there. We got $13,000 worth of that honey, 7,000 of that. These are ready to harvest. Apple trees need watering. I'm definitely not sending that many of you to water the apple trees. Oh man, I'm so disappointed about this. Because we had gotten credit for it before, and then we saved the game and left. And when we came back, it is no longer giving us credit for completing those. And then we created new fields. And planted, and you have a decent little harvest. You have to go back to school to achieve best results. A little more theoretical knowledge useful for you to complete. With the tree planter. Oh. So is it maybe because we didn't do it with the tree planter? We don't even use this, so let's sell it. Buy. So where's the planters? There we go. Orchard planter. Buy. Okay, so let's try that. Oh, slow down. We got, oh man, we goofed around for a little bit. Now we got all kinds of stuff going on. Harvest. Just send 2 people. Harvest. Just send 2 people. Harvest. Just send 2 people. Water. Send the machine. Water. Send 2 people. Up here we need to water. We're sending 1, but that's okay. That's that small field. On the bright side, we're gonna have extra crops, so maybe what I should do is maybe since this just started, plow it under. Well, I think these are due for a replant anyway. Fungus on our field now. Where? Spray. Anti-fungus. I've got nobody to do it. Plus, I bet I got a bunch of stuff I gotta sell. Strawberry prices are good. Those suck, but I got a decent amount of milk. Let's sell that. Alright, so now let's anti-fungus this. 2 people. This one still needs to be watered. This still needs to be watered. That's ready to be harvested, which means we need to get going on that. We're catching up. Alright, what else do we got to sell here? Some more strawberries. Sell them. The raspberries. Sell them. Yeah. Might as well just sell the milk while we're here. How close we getting? 18 days on that one. Gonna need to be watered again though. Let's just choose a couple people instead of doing the autofill thing. Alright, I'm gonna pause recording until we get to the end of this field. We'll be right back. Okay, the moment of truth here. So I just plowed this field up. Figure we'll start there. They're picking that one so I can plant one here and then plant the other there. But we're testing this out. We're gonna plant it with the planter. Not sure where they're going. Oh, I gotta load up with saplings. Alright, gotta jump on. Okay, and oh, there we go. I'm gonna have to go back and look at my video. Maybe we didn't get this, but I swear, of course, we did have the planter. We did it and then we sold it. I wonder if it's because we sold the planter that we lost the credit. Okay, we've got to harvest that, send a full crew. This is about done. As soon as it's done, we're going to till this under. Then we're going to plant pears in that one. Oh, and while I had the recording paused, we did finish our other training, which, speaking of, let's go ahead and go in there, and I want to do some of the training on preventing of some of these diseases. I think that's worthwhile because it'll save us in time in treating fields. Okay, we're done. Yes. Oh no. I can't plow it under because there's trees there. Makes sense. So it looks like my crew is going to be doing it by hand. Hopefully they can eliminate the trees. Yep, they can. But then by round 2, when we cultivate and fertilize, we should be able to use the machinery. I almost think corn we could get 2 crops out of a year. If it was the first thing we planted in the year, right away in the spring, harvest it right away, turn around, I think we could get two crops out of one field. Buckwheat honey going. We like that. Oh, we got some stuff to sell off here. Our strawberries. As well as our cherry harvest. Decent money for cherries. How's our milk? I honestly wonder if I don't forget to sell the milk every now and then. This is going to go bad before we use it, so sell it. Alright, I'm going to let them finish this and we'll be back. Alright, the moment of truth. Actually, I probably got to buy the seeds first. So not such a moment of truth. We got to wait for them to be delivered. But then soon as I get here, then it's the moment of truth. That should be our seeds. Choose pear sapling. Alright, let's do this. This should wrap up. Chapter, what are we on? Chapter 3? Chapter 4? God, I don't even remember. We've been playing it for a while. I know that. Boom, boom, boom. Yay! We finally got it. Chapter 4, that's what we're on. Oh, but we still got a long ways to go with Chapter 4. So here we go. Plants grow quickly. To collect chaff for your animals, buy a self-propelled forage harvester and a 5-meter chopper attachment. The harvested chaff can be used as animal feed. Well, so here's the deal. I'm like out of room to park stuff. But let's check it out. There's our attachment. Holy smokes, 153,000. Requires a tractor with a trailer and discharge chopper the straw. Well, well, well. I think that's going to be it for this episode. When we come back, we're going to be trying to buy ourselves a combine. So, you know what to do. Subscribe if you want to see more. Otherwise, just come back, check out the next episode. But we love new subscribers on our channel, especially since we're new. We're growing. Alright, we'll see you next time for Farm Manager 2018. Winter Hermit, out.